We synced it up.
Take it.
What up, girl? Welcome back.
Thanks.
How weird was it not having you on the podcast last week?
It was very bizarre.
That was my first time flying solo. I mean, I wasn't solo. John was here, but I had to be in control.
It was great. I listened to it. I'm so happy John was there to pick it up from McGunnigle. That couldn't have been that tech week was I was going to kill me.
We've been really struggling a little bit lately, huh? It's like the tech gods are raining down on us.
I don't know what's happening, but we're back. I'm so happy to be back, and
I'm happy to have you back. Happy to have you back. I'm happy to see you through Skype.
Thank you.
It's all coming together.
But last week's episode was very great. I'm very into John's very emotionally.
He's charged.
Charged. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
We watched last night, and we got caught up in The Bachelor last night. Let me see if I can get him to come in and talk Bachelor real quick. One sec.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hold on. You talk to the people while I yell downstairs.
I will. Great. So everyone who's listening, I missed you guys. Renee's yelling for John right now. But just to let you guys know, I'm back and ready to go. And I haven't showered, but it's going okay. And I feel like this is Are you gonna, I think Renee has gotten him up.
You're fake reading a book.
Did you
guys? He's coming.
I literally went on a weird one-woman show tangent about maybe not showering today, and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna sort it out.
I showered today, but I have dirty hair, and I'm going to get Botox this afternoon, so I'll look great by tomorrow or in a week.
You're really living your best life. If you think I'm
trying.
showering before I get Botox, you got another thing coming.
Listen, I'm going in fresh-faced. I'm letting them know exactly what I'm working with, and then I'm going to bounce out from there. I'm going to get on a facial system. I might do Clear and Brilliant. I'm not sure. I'm going to see what the doctor recommends, the dermatologist. All right, here he comes, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Regular Girls, Regular John! Sit on down, Tets.
Hello.
Oh, hi, John. How are you doing?
What were you pretending to read downstairs? The book was upside down. You weren't reading.
I was reading.
You were not. You're a fibber.
I got tired.
No, you're a sleepy guy. Poor sleepy guy. Okay, so we're just about to discuss The Bachelor really quickly. We don't need to focus on the entire pod being Bachelor, but we can do a quick little recap, yeah?
Please, I would love a Bachelor recap. How are we feeling?
I got
Lean into the mic, darling.
I got 8 points. I'm in the lead.
Oh, yeah, so wait, we came up with a point system. Do you know this?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to actually loop you into this because we need to see where everybody stands. Okay. So you got 8 points last night? He did really good, actually.
We both got 5 because all 5 of our girls, I think, survived.
They all stayed in, yes.
The cut. So you get a point if one of your girls survives the cut.
Okay, I think I have 5.
So 5 off the bat.
5 off the bat.
You get a point for
a rose.
A point for a group date.
Yes.
2 points.
2 points for a one-on-one date.
Of course.
And then what do you get?
And then another point for getting the date rose.
Yeah, which I got.
Which you got. I can't believe you got that. How did Crystal sneak one by? She's a hair away from having a mental breakdown.
Which one's Crystal?
The workout chick.
Yeah. But there was...
Yeah, she went head-to-head with your girl.
Viviana!
Our 2 main girls went head-to-head.
With the solo dates.
They both had the solo dates.
So this is where I had a bit of a mix-up because I was saying that I wanted it to be... I put in my top 5 the first real estate agent chick with the long dark hair.
Right.
Not who I meant. I meant the other Becca K. She has the cross tattoo. I confused them.
Oh, okay.
So for anyone, just to clarify, Becca K is my... main pick. I actually pick her to go the whole way.
I think Crystal's going to go farther than you think.
I don't know. She is a mental case. Showing up on a date like that. Can I talk to you again? In her whack ass voice.
I don't know, John. What do you think?
She was my number 1 pick.
I'm so disappointed that you picked her.
He knows, though. He knows when she gave the mantra in the introduction. That's wacky, and he was into it. And I was like, this is not a good sign.
Here's what I don't like from Crystal, though. She has that look on her face, like when you're talking to her, that she's just like really trying to stay in the conversation.
Oh, she sucks for sure.
She's whack.
I think she's an idiot too. I think she's like,
she did look very pretty on the date, though. Like I thought she looked prettier than I had remembered her being. She's very pretty.
I like her. It's just who you think.
You think Ari is gonna have weird taste.
Hey, we're on like day 2. He already brought her home to the parents. That's all I'm saying.
But wait, this is what we're confused about, because Nick did that too, because he brought Raven home on an early date. Is that like a regular bachelor thing?
I think it depends on how they're trying to come off, how they're trying to get the bachelors to come off. So like Nick was like a
he needed some help.
Yeah, and they were saying like Nick was like a cheater and not a good guy, and it's like, okay, well, here are my parents and they think I'm a great guy. So I think they're trying to do that.
His parents have been married for 1,000 years, etc., etc.
So
okay.
Ari kind of had a rumor going for a while that he was a bit of a player, so I'm like not surprised they bust out the parents real quick.
What I want to know is like, when Ari Lewandike Jr. walks into a room, how much pee is he really crushing? I'm not buying it. I don't think I just don't see him being the beacon of a man that walks into a room and like panties drop.
How much pee?
I'm not buying it.
You know, guys, if we don't get a Bachelor after show, I don't know what's happening.
I can't say it. You guys know what I mean.
Here's the thing. I don't see it either, and I feel like he's not bringing a lot. Like when he got broken up with by Emily Maynard, when he was originally on the show, he was like
stormed off.
He was just like, bye. Like
later.
Yeah,
he like cried in the limo.
I'm not trying to be a hater. I just don't feel like he's the dreamboat that these.
John's
women are acting like. I'm
yeah.
confused by his hair.
That's what I was just gonna say. So John's very confused by his hair situation.
Me
he
too.
doesn't understand. Huh?
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, yeah, we're synced up. Because John didn't think that it's possible for a man to have full gray hair and a full head of hair. And I'm like, that's the thing.
Face.
I
know.
Got
like a boyish face.
So did Peter, though.
Well, I don't know that. He's got like a boyish face.
I know.
But he's got fully gray hair.
I don't get what's happening.
But he's not like, his hair's not thinning at all.
He's got a full head of hair.
Gray. He's got like this
coiffed.
thick, coiffed, styled hair.
Yeah.
But it's all gray.
It doesn't.
It looks like somebody spray painted his hair gray.
We should call him Earl Grey.
We'll call him Earl Grey. Yeah.
That was not a funny idea. I'm sorry.
But I think if he just like dyed it a bit and kept some salt and pepper, I think we'd be talking about a whole different man. But right now, there's more questions.
I think he is using Just for Men.
You think?
Certainly. Yeah, man, of course. I mean, it's peppered in. He's not full gray.
Entirely gray.
No, he's not. It's peppered in.
Maybe
it's strategically placed gray.
Maybe it's a wig.
Oh, could you imagine he whips it off at the end and he has like this gnarly mullet? My hair right now?
I don't know. Like, I don't find him very interesting, and he's not like cool. At least Peter was
He's not
like
charismatic.
No, not at all. And I think women are just like so like this is my forever. Like really forcing interest.
They're grasping. Okay, so here's my question to you: which date would you have preferred to go on? The date with Rachel Zoe there, consulting you.
Rachel Zoe.
That's what I said. And John's like, well, she got to go home. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to hang out with Rachel Zoe.
Rachel Zoe's a stylist. I mean, she kind of looks like a raisin, but
she does look like a raisin.
A full raisin where I'm like, do you need some water? But I never want to meet the parents. No thanks. Never. Don't want. No.
Meeting parents is too much pressure right off the bat.
No,
there's already so much going on. Then you got to like also be like, you're trying to be sexy for him, but then like the girl you bring home for the parents, it's too much to put on the plate that early in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, and they were at a school or something. It's like I don't want that. I don't care. I want
home
free
videos.
Clothes. Yeah. I also like when she was like, "Do I get to keep these?" And they were like, "All of them." And I would have been like, "Great! In my new life where you're not in it, I'm gonna have cool clothes."
I would thought the same thing. She walked in with those Louboutins. The girls were like throwing daggers at her with their eyes.
They sent her back in the room with all them bags. It was like sending Lady Gaga in the meat dress into a kennel.
Oh, totally. I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed.
Okay, so Bibiana is freaking out, but I've really started to like Bibiana.
Really?
Yeah, I like her. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, see, I do like the ladies that are stirring it up. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I want more drama. I could go for a little bit more.
Chelsea's okay. Also, what about Annalise and her weird bumper car terror? That was so stupid.
What?
It was Annalise when they did the bumper car thing, and she was having like a freak out. She was like bawling, saying that she was in a bumper car accident as a child. And then they did this like weird montage video that they got off of like some weird website of just like kids on bumper cars, and she started like crying, going, "I just hear the music." It was so weird.
If that was,
oh God,
I had a theory on how that happened. Because, like, I'm like, what are the odds?
Of course.
If you had this one specific phobia that's very specific that made you freak out.
Of course.
Bumper cars. Of course. What are the odds that on this show, one of the activities
Guess what?
Gonna be demolition bumper car derby?
Because have you guys watched Unreal?
No, and so I've heard that that's something that we need to know about.
That's something you absolutely need to know about, because when you watch it, and it's really like based on the producer's like experience, like if they'll be like, Annalise will go, yeah, like this one time, like I had a tragic accident with a bumper car, and they're like, cool, she's going on the bumper. Yeah. And because I was listening to Caitlin Bristow's podcast, who is the Bachelorette, and she revealed like the producers would be like, can you just keep Tom around? And she's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care.
Totally.
Like they tell you.
Like that stuff, I think. That's why. Sure. So when we were watching the rose ceremony,
I suspend my disbelief. Though. I thought for sure though. I was like, what are the odds that would be on the show? How horrifying that your one phobia is like the activity. But I'm like, no, they for sure ask you. I'm sure, like, in the application, hey, have a list of your fears.
Yeah, certainly, 100%.
And Annalise is like, I feel like I can trust you guys. I'm like, you're not going to abuse it, right? I'm so scared of bumper cars. Duds. They're all duds. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're watching
going on a tour of a room of trolls. Aren't you excited, Brittany?
We were like dying watching the rose ceremony because John didn't think that Bibiana was going to get the rose. He thought that she played herself out of the game. I was like, no, she is getting a rose because they need her to stay around because she's going to punch Crystal in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I was like, they wouldn't kick her out once you get
And the thing is that's crazy to watch is like, she's probably a normal person in real life. Like a woman who has a regular job.
She's probably the most normal.
Yeah, and so now she's like seeing the like underbelly of the show, and she's losing her mind while trying to still be classy. But I agree, she will blow in a bad way.
Oh yeah, certainly. I can't wait to watch it all unfold.
It's such a train wreck.
Is there anything else that was really notable in the episode you guys can think of?
Not really. I'll take notes next time so I have specifics to bring up.
Yeah.
You spoiled yourself, so you know what that one girl's age is.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to. I said it out loud to a room, and then somebody gave me the answer.
Oh, so you know how old she is.
I know how old Brittany is. Becca
she's either really old or really young.
And only I know the answer, and probably so many other people.
She does like fur coats, and she's like a World War II era cartoon come to life.
She's got a. So were you upset, Renee, by the information you were given, or were you shocked?
I was who cares? It's not a big deal.
I think she's young because of two reasons. Because she used the phrase, like, we had a makeout sesh.
Yeah, it said sesh, and that was a big, like, red alert.
Ain't no 38-year-old woman saying the word sesh. And
she did this. Sesh.
Like, literally.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I will say their makeout session was like quite intense, though. I was looking at it and I was like, "Oh my god, I felt a certain way." Jeez.
He's into her. Like, listen.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
he just wants to bang her, though, he wants to have sex with her and then move on. He doesn't want a relationship. He just wants to bang her.
Into that pee.
Yeah, smash up in that pee.
Yeah, she's
push
gonna
up
go
on
far.
it, Ari.
The thing is, whatever her age is, I think I could be wrong now on her being older, but if she's younger, it's not going to matter, and that's going to be a big issue.
Yeah, I hope that they get to the point that he has to like spend the night with her just so that he can bang her, and then
and then marry her.
And then marry her.
Yeah,
bang her and marry her. Right?
Got to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all I have to say on The Bachelor now.
Yeah.
You anything else?
I got 8 points.
Yeah. How many points did I get?
7.
So
I'll get hers.
I got 6. I'm low. I'm the I gotta just like pray to my
Yes.
crystal gods and hope that this
Might have
can
got
turn
a couple
around.
more points in there.
I feel like your 80s glamour shot chick was not really in the forefront, but she got a flower.
Yeah, she's.
Or
I
a
think
rose.
she's gonna. I think she's gonna come out on top. I have a feeling. I hope.
I don't know.
I know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm not buying it, McGunnigle.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm not buying
I
it.
know.
And then we watched This Is Us, and that was also very emotionally charged in our household.
I got very mad at
Kevin.
This Kevin. I'm sick of this Kevin. This spoiled bitch.
I don't even.
Oh, everybody come to California for my Vicodin addiction meeting. Like, oh my God, I can't handle this painkiller that's so much stronger than Tylenol. Oh my God.
I can't.
Whole life just like I'm a movie star and the high school football star and everything, and I'm rich and famous, but oh my God, poor me. Like, shut up.
You're feeling something.
If I was in that family, I would have stood up and slapped the shit out of him.
John wanted to go in and be cast as the reject brother that everyone forgot about, so he can go in and slap Kevin.
So I can talk some sense into this family. Like, shut up.
I don't even watch
crying.
this show, but everyone's so invested.
You don't,
No,
Stacey.
I know.
On.
I know. I just saw Mandy. I
it's
just.
very good.
Well, I saw Mandy Moore in an older lady's wig, and I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to go there.
Oh, you should.
She's good.
Yeah.
Get up in it.
Okay.
She does good, yeah.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
Okay.
I swear you won't. I don't know. You're pretty cynical, though. You might regret it.
Oh God.
You'd be a pretty cold-hearted bitch if you could watch This Is Us
And not feel
from the
anything?
beginning
And not
be
get lured in.
Cynical.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I'd
give
be
her a go.
watching-
Challenge is up, McGunnigle.
Yeah, let's see if the old ticker turns to warm. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Well, thank you for joining us.
All right, I'm going to go.
You're going to pretend to read your book
I
again?
was reading.
Bye, John.
Goodbye.
All right. With that, should we talk about our first sponsor then?
Yes, we certainly should. Let's cue this up.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our first sponsor, which is ZipRecruiter.
Yeah.
I think I said ZipRecruiter. Okay, I said it right. ZipRecruiter. So a fresh new year has begun, and if you're setting new goals for your business, it's extremely difficult to reach them without the right people on your team. And ZipRecruiter has transformed how you go about finding them.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally.
ZipRecruiter posts your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards with just one click.
Yeah, and ZipRecruiter, they actively look for the most qualified candidates and invite them to apply. Get on in there.
So it's no wonder that 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day.
ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, baby.
So to find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by businesses of all sizes and industries to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, our listeners can post on ZipRecruiter for free, which is incredible. Woo! Yeah, so just go to ZipRecruiter/regular. That's ZipRecruiter/regular. And check it on out. Get yourself some good employees.
Yeah, head on over to ZipRecruiter.com/regular. Sign up for free and get it going. Thanks, ZipRecruiter.
Thank you.
Getting jobs all over the place.
Got to get that job.
I love the Bachelor talk. What a time.
It warms my heart so much. And also, like, obviously, John is so emotionally invested in This Is Us, where he just wants Kevin to figure it out.
He does. Oh my God. So we were watching it last night and we watched them back to back. I got in. So I went and did Grace Helbig's podcast yesterday, which was a great time. Yeah, it was super fun.
I was stoked. So excited.
Yeah, I know. So it won't be out until like end of February, early March. I'll let you guys know when you can hear that.
Yes.
And hopefully we can get Grace to come on here and hang out with us. That would be great.
Please, Grace, come. We're nice.
Yeah,
we're nice ladies.
Get Grace in on this regular girl world. But anyway, so I got home last night and we had it queued up. We were ready for some Bachelor combined with This Is Us, and we went to bed very happy. But also, John was very stressed out.
Well, now that we have a point system, I'm going to have to now I'm going to get my notes ready. I'm going to prep time, count my numbers, and then we'll have a debrief.
Now we know where we're at. We're actually, a friend of ours, Jack Swagger, you guys, if you're wrestling fans, know him as the Real American Jack Swagger. He messaged me that him and his wife they do a bachelor like pool through like an ESPN site as well.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I got to get in on that as well.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
Definitely.
It makes it just so much more. I think that's why people like The Bachelor and it becomes a big thing because it's just like something like you just rally behind.
Totally. Oh my God, so funny. I love like when you're like getting behind like an actual person, you can't help but get invested in it. It's quite the emotional feat.
Yeah, and I always like the underdog. And like when he starts actually falling in love, that's when I start getting kind of bored.
Get me back to the it's like an American Idol. I just want to watch the like tryouts.
Oh, me too.
And then once they're in it, I'm over it.
Yeah, and I started watching Ink Master too, which is just have you ever watched Ink Master?
Like tattoo artists?
Yeah, it's with Dave Navarro.
Oh, geez.
He hosts it, and there's 2 tattoo artists with him, and then they actually tattoo on real people, and then they like critique them.
Cool. That's fun.
Well, you're being really supportive for something that's probably not that great, but I have turned a few people onto Ink Master.
There's so many like dumb shows out there that's just like there's so much to get invested in. Like normally, like just like during the day, like I will always put on like Fixer Upper or anything Food Network based.
Oh yes.
I've also I've been putting out the vibe to the universe that I really still want to be in a Hallmark movie. They're not getting back to me, but we'll see. That's a thing for me. I want Lifetime or Hallmark. I want to be in one of their movies. This needs to happen.
But what if you did like a cooking show where people come over and you cook with them and drink with them and just hang out? Wouldn't you rather that than being in a movie with Tori Spelling where like you come together and save Christmas?
It's hard to say.
That is hard to say.
That's a tough call.
I know.
I mean, listen, if you have like a TV show like that and it's ongoing, that's obviously a great situation, specifically monetarily, and it'll keep you busy. Where like you do one movie, and there's always so many different Christmas movies. Unless you're doing one that's like you're getting like that Home Alone royalty.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to do it. It's just a thing that I would love to do. They probably shoot them in like a month.
Yeah,
it's really quick. And then I could move on to my cooking show.
I do want to mention, like, I did get my first royalty check yesterday or a couple days ago. Yeah, I was in a movie. And it was for $37.
Oh, okay. This is great. What are you going to spend it on? Have you decided?
Maybe a parking ticket. Also, maybe I'll go to like a cool cafe and get like a latte that's like $9. But yeah,
that's a good idea. And then tip gratuitously.
Yeah, and go. Don't worry, I was in a movie once.
I'm famous. And you know what's funny about that is I was reading this article. By reading the article, I mean I read the headline or a blurb from this interview.
Absolutely.
About Margot Robbie. And she was talking about, just with I, Tonya coming out, she's obviously been doing a ton of press, but she was talking about how playing Harley Quinn like kind of messed her up because it made her so famous and people were so obsessed with that character that she like kind of needed to hire a security team but couldn't afford to because you don't make as much money in movies as people generally think. You see people in movies and TV and assume that everybody's super rich.
Yeah.
And they are not. So like you get a huge role like that puts like you're not making Kardashian money by any stretch.
And did you hear the story about so you know Michelle Williams is in that movie?
Yes.
Did you read this?
All the Money in the World or whatever it's called. Not for Michelle Williams. It's not.
And they did reshoots and Mark Wahlberg, if you haven't heard this, the listeners, Mark Wahlberg got $1.5 million to do the reshoots, and Michelle Williams got $1,000.
So this is so concerning on so many levels. So I actually tweeted about this yesterday, and I was met with a lot of backlash.
Why?
Usually things like that can just like generally cause controversy with people that don't understand. They're like, well, it's not Mark Wahlberg's fault, which like, to be fair, okay, I will keep my ears open. That's not necessarily his fault. It's the network and it's the production that they're just like, oh, we'll give Mark Wahlberg a bunch of money because Michelle Williams wants to do her art and her craft, and she's already in the movie. And she said, well, I'm just going to be there to do it. And so they had to reshoot because Kevin Spacey was in the movie. They cut him out because of all the sexual allegations and him being a fucking pervert. Yeah. I didn't mean to swear there. I'm so sorry. But so they had to reshoot with Robert Plummer. Is that right?
Oh, I'll have to look that up. Brendan, who did they do the reshoots with that movie with Kevin Spacey gone? Christopher Plummer.
Christopher Plummer. Yeah. Christopher Plummer. But yeah, like, how did this happen? How did somebody think that wasn't going to bubble up to the surface? And yes, I think it comes down to like his agents and whoever like negotiating better on his behalf. But like,
of course.
come on.
I mean,
how is this okay? And also, like, she's a fantastic actress. She's one of my
Oscar
favorite
nominated.
actresses.
Yeah, mine too.
I love Michelle Williams.
Oscar nominated.
I'll watch
Golden Globe
anything
winner.
she's in.
Me too.
Anything. Like, I watched that movie Wendy and Lucy, which most people probably don't even know what that movie is.
The
but,
dog.
Like,
Oh,
yeah, like I absolutely adore Michelle Williams, and the fact that she got like slighted like that in the day and age that we are living in currently just is like such a magnifier on what is happening here. It's so brutal.
But also, like, when I was watching the Golden Globes. Did you watch the Golden Globes?
No, I was traveling, but I caught up on some of the stuff here and there.
So Natalie Portman. So here's the thing: Lady Bird, like, was nominated for every award, basically, which is Greta Gerwig's. She directed and wrote it, and she wasn't even nominated for Best Director. And then so Natalie Portman was like, here are your all male nominees. And I'm like, so you're nominating the actresses and the actors associated with Lady Bird, and she's not getting nominated for, like, it's like, of course, it's so sexist. It's like, it's
so
insane.
ass backwards. And it's like, it's almost like they're like, well, look, we're putting in, people of color, and we're putting in women. We're being diverse, but it's like, no, you're being diverse in the things that like the general public can see.
Yeah.
You're seeing these actors and actresses, and you're seeing them being nominated. And yes, don't get me wrong, I'm so happy that these things are happening. But yeah, it's like when it comes to like the people behind the scenes, it's still the same shit.
Totally. Yeah. But I think now that there's like a magnifying glass going towards it, and people are actually using their voices to say like, this is not appropriate, which is what's happening now, which is really exciting. It's just like, yeah, well, we can't just say that we like love women and we think there should be more female directors. It's like, okay, well, let's support, encourage, and nominate them in a movie which is being touted as one of the best movies of the year. Yeah. Are you insane?
Mental.
Yeah.
It's just such a crooked system. It's so stupid. But I mean, I'm so glad that there is a movement happening and that things are starting to change. And I mean, even like with the stuff with Kat Sadler, I mean, that's such a crazy example.
Insane.
And that it seems like E is coming back saying that their jobs were different. It's like, based on what? On what?
She had the job for so long. And also, like, what was incredible was when people were being interviewed by E on the red carpet for the Golden Globes, everyone was advocating.
Messing.
Yep. Yeah. And good. And it's like, also, like, what's kind of crazy is, and what's really inspiring is like Kat Sadler, like, I mean, who's really like advocating for E hosts, but it's so nice that it's like even down to like entertainment reporters were like, no, she does as much work, if not more, than Jamie Kennedy, and deserves to be. It's Jamie Kennedy, right? I don't know. I have to look
it is Jamie Kennedy.
But it's
like, you're right.
Kat Sadler like was there for so many years, and to not be making as much money, and then like Juliana Rancic like having to receive all that. I'm like, are you getting paid like as much as Ryan Seacrest?
I just like
I don't know.
I would like to know, and like, I mean, listen, Ryan Seacrest does a million things.
Oh yeah.
Like the thing is, I can understand the difference between somebody like Ryan Seacrest and Juliana Rancic, where like he does carry a load. He's a bigger
producer,
draw.
executive
He's doing a bunch of
producer,
things. He has all those credits. But when it comes to Jamie Kennedy and Kat Sadler, and granted, listen, I might be talking out of turn because I don't sit there and watch E! News every day.
Yeah.
But like, I know who Kat Sadler is more than I know who Jamie Kennedy is.
Totally.
And I can't imagine that he's doing much more heavy lifting than she is doing.
Absolutely not. And it's ridiculous that once she found out, how much people are making, which I mean, people, it's also crazy that it's taboo to ask. I mean, obviously.
Right.
In certain situations. But if you are working with someone, I think it's absolutely now's the time to start asking. And I don't know if that's the appropriate response to it, but it's like she finally figured out after renegotiating her contract how much he was making.
Right.
And that happened to Hilary Swank too.
Oh, that's right. It happened to her with she made like no money for $1 Million Baby.
No, she didn't make any money for Boys Don't Cry. But then she was offered, I think this is on a Chelsea Handler dinner conversation. Like, Chelsea Handler used to do those conversations. And I think Hilary Swank, I'll have to find the clip. If I can find it, I'll post it. But she says that she was offered this movie and she was offered $500,000. For
$1 Million Baby?
No, for like this rom-com or something.
Oh, okay.
And she was going to be offered like $500,000 where her male co-star, who was new to the scene, was a no-name, was being offered like over $1 million or something.
That's so like sad. That makes me so mad.
And she was like, well, I'm not doing this then. and didn't do it. And then they offered it to a no-name, like a new up-and-coming actress, and she made $100,000.
Wow. That is just like, there's no, where like these allegiances lie with people, and they're not willing to budge on certain things. And anyways, I'm glad that there's going to be a movement and things are starting to change.
Hell
and,
yes.
Yeah, it's time to make a move. Also, Seth Meyers did a really lovely job.
I think he did too, and he like really kind of pushed back, and I was into it. I really liked it.
Good for him.
Look at us like getting political here.
I know. Ew, it's not really my zone, but I do think when it comes, I think when it comes down to what I really like about the Time's Up movement too is that it's not. I think that was something that kind of not rubbed me the wrong way, but I felt like I didn't really want to like fully be that person in entertainment, like on your like high horse being like, well, women in movies and TV aren't being paid. But it's like, I like that this is supporting women from all walks of life.
Absolutely.
From absolutely every single job any woman could possibly have. I think it was in Oprah's speech when she was talking about whether you're in science or you're a teacher, or you're working in labor, whatever it is, that like people get put in these precarious positions, and it sucks.
Yeah, no, and it does feel like a really important time for change, and I feel like, especially me, I'm like, I need to get a lot more educated, so I'm confident in speaking about it more.
Me
often.
too. Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, this is a really exhilarating time, an important time, I think. So we all have to start reading more.
Damn right. Time's up, y'all.
Shall we talk about our next sponsor?
Yes, let's do it. Let's talk about our next sponsor. So our next sponsor is Third Love.
Ooh, let's talk about bras.
Let's talk about bras. Lift them up, ladies.
Lift them up. Got to.
So when it comes to bra shopping, it's all about finding the right fit for you. And there's only one lingerie brand that offers bras in sizes AA through G and half cup sizes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Third Love. Oh, yes. So they use thousands of real women's measurements and super smoothing memory foam to create bras that better fit for a great feel.
And did you know that most old school bra brands only carry 15 sizes? So Third Love has 60 sizes, including including half cups, which is incredible. So if you've never heard of half cup sizes, that's because no one else does it except for Third Love, which is incredible because sometimes your boobs are unique.
Sometimes you got unique boobs. So Third Love knows that there's a perfect bra for everyone. So right now they're offering our listeners 15% off your first order. So to find the bra that you've been waiting for, all you have to do is answer a few simple questions from Third Love's Fit Finder quiz. It takes just 60 seconds. You can do it all from the comfort of your home. I did mine on my phone. It took me 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was quick.
Well, 60 seconds, they say, but it was very quick. So you're never going to have to walk into that awkward fitting room and have someone bust out the measuring tape and make it a whole to-do. This is such an easier way to do it. And, it's great.
Yeah, try a Third Love bra. It's you might forget you're even wearing. It's actually really, really smooth, I will say. And if you don't agree, returns and exchanges are always easy and free. I didn't realize that I had like side boobs.
Yeah,
in the quiz, I was like, how do my boobs hang sideways? Anyways.
I learned a lot about my boobs during the quiz as well.
I did.
So this year, you guys can make the change that will change the way that you think about bras. Go to thirdlove.com/regular to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/regular. Thirdlove.com/regular. Get 15% off your first order.
Yeah, thank you,
Third Love. Right. Yeah. Get your boobs right, y'all.
And I will say, like, we were just kind of talking about this, how we want to we want to start investing in lady products because we're reaching a really fundamentally beautiful age. And it's time to just get better bras that lift up the gals, get the creams, get the things.
Yeah, and I was thinking when we did our we did our New Year's episode and we talked about some resolutions and things we want to do, and one that I was like so clear about was I'm like, I want to start dressing more like a woman and living this woman life. Yesterday I walked out of the house wearing boyfriend cut jeans, a t-shirt with a smiley face on it, and a toque.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
It's not going well, you guys.
But that's the thing; it's all in moderation. So my computer sucks, but we're back. I am going to get this fixed, guys, I promise. But I was saying I went to lunch with a friend of mine yesterday, and she shows up. She's so has everything beautifully curated. She comes in a camel coat, like to like below her
I
knee.
need a camel coat.
Yes.
Everybody should have a camel coat. I've never owned one. We should all buy one together.
Yes, it is like I was like, you look stunning. I was like all in like a huge puffy jacket with like a toque. And I was like, oh my God, I look like an insane woman with you. But then she had like this leather like sling bag on and like, oh, she was just effortless. And I was like, tell me everything.
This is where I need to start dabbling.
I know.
But so I also came to the other conclusion. So last week, John and I were home, and I was like, I have these like boyfriend cut jeans that I was saying that I wore yesterday, which I was shitting on them 2 seconds ago. But I think it might be my new look. I think I'm ready to move on from the skinny jean.
That's really exciting.
It is exciting. So I wore them and they have like some little like rips and tears in them. Like they're not like totally nerdy, but I was wearing them with my Doc Marten heels.
Oh.
Which is like a real fucking, I keep swearing, guys. I'm so sorry.
You're into the look. You're into the vibe.
I'm emotionally charged still from the Bachelor talk. But I had on the Doc heels, and then I had on like an oversized sweater. So I know that this sounds like a lot of material is happening, but here's where I got my inspiration from. I woke up in the middle of the night when I was in a hotel somewhere, and While You Were Sleeping was on.
Right.
And that was Sandra Bullock's look, and I'm going to say it was adorable. So I put it on, and I felt like $1,000,000. I loved the look.
It's a good look.
I loved it. But then we went to go to the movies to go see Lady Bird, and I have been like so pumped to go see Lady Bird. I'd been waiting to go see it. Finally, we walked in to go see it, and I got one of these like miniature 3 ounces of wine that they serve at the movie theater.
Right.
Well, it was more than that for where the story is going. And I sit down and I sneezed, and my wine went all over my outfit.
No.
All over my pants. Like the movie hadn't even started yet. We were in the trailers. So here I am being a psychopath that's like so like stoked on seeing Lady Bird. I did not want any hindrance at all. So I'm like, I'm going to be back in a second. And John's like, okay, whatever. I run out of the movie theater, run into Anthropologie, buy an entirely new outfit.
What?
And then walk back into the movies so that I could watch it in peace. I was covered in red wine. I didn't feel like I had a choice.
It was red wine?
Everywhere. I looked like a crazy person. Like I ran out of the movies and people were looking at me like, what happened? Just wine all over my pants. And I had been wearing a dark lip because I thought that I was a lady of the night.
Yes.
And then when I went into the movies, I wiped it off because I'm like eating popcorn and drinking wine. It was going to get everywhere. So I'm sure, like, you know, when you like you take a makeup wipe and like use it on your lips, but like you also
insane.
take off the rest of the makeup around, like it's all gone.
Full Joker situation.
Total Joker situations. Yeah, I go like running into Anthropologie, and like I had already had like a wine, so like I had like a little bit of a buzz happening. So I'm like just gathering pants and a shirt, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy these. And then I ran into their locker or their change room and changed my outfit, and it was really ridiculous. So now I have a whole new outfit, but baggy jeans and a large sweater is my new look. The end.
First of all, you just pulled like a Drew Barrymore. I don't know if I've ever said this. Like when I worked at I used to work at this yoga studio in LA, and this infamous story of Drew Barrymore, she rushed in late for class, like door closed, like we're done, like you've missed it. Yeah. She just throws her credit card at the front and grabs just whatever clothes she can. And she just bought new expensive like yoga clothes and was just like rushed into the room with like her brand new. She's like, charge me later. And I was like, that is what I need to obtain.
Yeah, I did that. It was awesome. It was really a moment. John thought I was stupid, but it needed to happen. I was like, I've wanted to see Lady Bird for weeks, and now I'm finally sitting down. I'm not doing it in wet pants.
Hell
like
no.
A peasant. No way. Give me my pants.
I just love how you're like rushing through Anthropologie and you're like, I need to go see Lady Bird. So what did you think of the movie?
Not over the top at all. Jesus.
Oh, truly insane, but I do applaud it.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Did you like the movie?
I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved, I think like, I'm not going to say that I loved it more than I've loved Jenny Slate's movies. I liked her movies slightly more, from like Obvious Child and Landline. Like I think those spoke to me a little bit more, but what I really loved about Lady Bird, is the resurgence of Aunt Jackie from Roseanne.
Yes. Laurie Metcalf? Is it Laurie Metcalf?
Yes. Yeah. And I think what I loved about it was just like that sort of tumultuous relationship that mothers and daughters have.
Totally.
I liked that as being like, that's what I kind of took away from it. That like, my favorite scene was when she was getting ready she wanted to buy the prom dress, and she was talking to her mom at like the Goodwill or wherever they were. And she's like, Mom, do you like me? And she was like, yes, of course I love you. And like, that wasn't what the question was, but I just loved that scene. I thought that was so great.
Oh, totally.
What did you think of it?
I really liked it. I mean, it was just like, I mean, that one scene again, when they're in the thrift store, and it's like they're like arguing and bickering and just being like, they hate each other, and she's like, oh, this is cute.
This is perfect.
Like,
yeah.
And
that
it's
was
like,
great. Oh, and I'm sorry, I was just gonna say also the part when they when she's dropping her off to go to college and she's moving away and she doesn't want to get out of the car, and then she starts sobbing when she drives away. Like, she just wanted to be so stern that she was so mad that she was going away. I loved it.
That's what happened to me when I went to university. My mom picked a fight with me at the university and like stormed off like the day where you unpack everything.
What did you guys fight about? Do you remember?
My mom was just so emotional and wasn't saying anything to me. So she was just like being insane, and then just picked a fight, and then like drove home and sobbed with my dad the whole time.
I remember my mom did that too when I moved to LA when I was like 19, and my mom, it's so funny like when you like look at these relationships in like hindsight. So my mom flew out to Los Angeles with me, and like we didn't have like a lot of money by any stretch of nature. Like we were fine. Like we weren't like, we weren't totally struggling, but not enough to just like fly out to LA together. And she helped me find somewhere to live, and we went like apartment hunting, and then I ended up moving in with this other family, and they were psychopaths, but in like a great way. But she like helped. I like went to like a car auction, and she somehow like managed to like scrap together enough money to like help me get a car out there. That's like, she did not have the means to do it, but she like figured it out. But anyways, when she flew home, she cried she cried on the way there. Because the plane was pretty empty and we had separate rows so we could like lay down, and she came and sat down next to me, and she's just like beside herself that I'm moving away. She could not handle it. Yeah, she was so like devastated. But those things happen.
Yeah, and that's why I like that movie. It's just like, it's just kind of a beautiful portrait of the chaos that is that.
Totally. Yeah. What was the deal with the brother though? Was that like actually her brother? I didn't get that.
What do you mean?
Because like that was her like blood brother. He didn't look like he was.
Oh, I don't know.
I wasn't sure. Because I missed the first few minutes of it because I was buying a new outfit.
Anthropology.
It had anthropology. But what was funny, so I have been like, I kept saying to John, like, I really want to go see Lady Bird, blah, 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 blah. I said this every few days. So I made him watch a trailer for it. And in like that opening scene where it's Lady Bird being like, I just need to move to the East Coast where there's culture. And he just like eye rolled me so hard. Because that's like a regular conversation that we have all the time. Like those words leave my mouth all the time. So he's like, ugh. I don't want to participate in your BS.
But that's like, it's also like, I remember watching the first season of Girls, and that one episode of, I think it's the first episode where Lena Dunham looks at her parents and goes, I think I might be the voice of my generation. It's like, just how insane you are at like 19. Like
you just think like the world is yours.
Oh yeah. You're just like, I am the one who will change it all.
Which is great. And I think everybody should have that attitude.
Oh,
but
of course.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And like, I just so earnestly was like, I have something to say and I need to find the stage to say it. Like just simply no chill at all. No chill. What is
my platform going to be? Oh, I was so like that. I always just thought that I thought I was the cat's pajamas.
Well, it was, it's interesting because like, like my before like into my 20s, like I think I developed anxiety more so in my late 20s. That was like crippling. And then now I'm in my 30s, and I was talking to my therapist and I was just like, I just care about all of the things. And she's like, well, soon you're going to hit an age and you won't care about any of the things. And I said, well, bring it on. Up. Like
bring it on.
Just the why, like it's just so I love like movies like Lady Bird, or like I can't wait to see Landline. I have not seen. I'm gonna buy it. Oh my god, yes!
I bought it on iTunes too. It's like I please watch it, and then we'll have a conversation about it because I feel like Obvious. Did you see Obvious Child?
Oh my God, of course.
I loved it. Like what I love about Jenny Slate's movies is just like they do have that serious tone to it, but I love when movies still have that like undercharged tone of comedy in there as well. Like it just has like a real element to it. And I also loved in Landline the part when she's losing her virginity. She's like, who loses their virginity on top? And like, I was funny because I was thinking that during it too. I'm like, good point. Like that made me laugh. I was like, she's not wrong. Nobody loses their virginity on top.
No, could not. What are you doing?
I wouldn't know. No, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't follow through.
I got to see that movie. Oh, I'm bummed I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, watch it. Well, listen, if you need like a glass of wine and a little hangout, that's the thing to do.
But what if I spill it and there's no anthropology around?
Well, then you're at home and you can put on new pants.
So true.
Speaking of pants, do you want to do our next ad?
Oh my God.
Here?
What an incredible this is why you have the amazing career that you have here. What a great transition.
Speaking of pants.
Oh my God.
So you guys know our love of Kate Hudson.
Oh yes.
I'm
so
excited. We're soul sisters. I think that if we met, we would totally get along.
Absolutely.
And Fabletics is our sponsor today. So Fabletics is co-founded by Kate Hudson. It's a premium activewear at a great value, and the best way to shop Fabletics is by becoming a VIP member. These are the world's best leggings, performance quality, and style for every woman. In VIP membership, when you get that, you got members earn rewards, and you save 40 to 50% off retail prices. It's really fantastic. Their stuff's so cute.
Oh, yeah. And there's stuff for like leisure wear and athletic wear. And their sizes go from extra or XX small to 3X. Thank you. That's it. Double. Where's my brain? And they have petite, regular, and tall lengths, which as a lady with long ass legs, I enjoy a tall length.
You're going to love it. So anybody can shop Fabletics, but the best way to do it, is to become a VIP member because getting that 40 to 50% off is so good. I've worn Fabletics before, and I think that they're so comfortable. And I love that each month they've got different new looks. And I'm not going to lie, watching Kate Hudson in the commercials and seeing her like hand picks for the month is also very exciting. So it's definitely something you guys want to be a part of, I would say.
Oh yeah, and I was talking to the women from Fabletics, and they were saying that like their patterns and textiles is like exclusive to them, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, their stuff's awesome. So what you guys got to do is go to fabletics.com/regular today, and you get 2 pairs of their amazing leggings for just $24 when you become a VIP member.
Which is
seriously
awesome.
These are the world's best leggings. They're a $99 value, and you're going to get 2 for only $24 when you join fabletics.com/regular. That is fabletics.com/regular. Thank you, Kate Hudson, my own personal friend.
Oh my gosh. What just an exciting, So if you guys get them, tag us and tell Kate Hudson that we said hi. This is so exciting.
Give her a little shout out from us.
Oh my God. She's just so fantastic. And now she did you see that she dyed her hair like blonde again?
Oh,
it's really, is she keeping it short or is she growing it out?
Well, I think she must, I think she's growing it out, it seems. Or maybe she's going to keep that pixie. I think it looks cute on her. Like, I think like the bleached pixie is the look.
Oh, see, my thing is it's like Michelle Williams' hair is like my dream hair. And I always look at it, but I'm not like petite. Like she's so tiny.
She is. She's really teeny.
And like wafy and like in an ivory like little pixie.
She's pale with the blonde hair. Like anytime I like cut my hair, I always use her like Louis Vuitton ads as a reference. I'm like, this is the look, and the pixie cut is so cute. But yeah, I actually think I'm going to go back to platinum. I talked to my hairstylist the other day, so in February I'm going to go platinum.
Oh my God,
bringing it back. I missed it. I looked at pictures of when my hair was platinum, and I was like, I think I'm going to do it again. I kind of miss it.
It was nice.
Fun.
See, that's what I'm at.
But it's fun.
Well, I mean, my thing is it's like I'm in a weird precarious situation with my hair where I don't think I have found an ideal length yet. And I'm still playing around. But I don't like now that I'm doing shows every night and I have to like curl it and do it nice. It like falls out and I look like a broadcaster from like Southern Ontario. Like,
So
it's just
I'm
bad.
with you on that because I feel like you and I probably have like pretty similar hair right now. Like I'm kind of growing mine out that I want it to hit like collarbone length maybe.
Sure.
But I get annoyed like right now you guys can't see it, but Stacey can. But I have like this mullet thing happening that like I can't just put my hair up when I've got shit to do. So I end up with this like messy, crazy hair that doesn't look cute.
No.
And like I need a revamp. I'm over it.
I know. I'm in the same. I will tell you though. I have found a little because I have really really thin hair. So for people who are listening who have thin hair, I was at the my hairdresser's a couple months ago, and I was just like, I have thin hair. Like it's always oily. I don't want to wash it all the time. And she was like, well, when do you use dry shampoo? So her trick was when it's freshly cleaned, that's when you throw in your dry shampoo.
Oh, really?
Because then it starts working, and it absolutely does.
Wow. Good to know.
She's like, well, wouldn't you put it on as preventative? And then now I have a bit thicker, like fuller hair.
That's great. So you know what else is really great for thicker hair that I found? They have it at Target in the U.S. I don't know if they have it in Canada, but Kristen S.
Oh, yes. Purchased, ran out.
The thickening spray
it's
is
the best.
just unreal.
It's so good.
I bought it and then I never really used it. And then I was blow drying my hair the other day. I'm like, let's going to spray some of this in. Man, did it ever change my game.
I know. I have to get Lauren, Brendan's sister, to send me send me stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good if you're in the States, go and get Kristen S products. They're so good. But now
really
I need
lovely.
to figure out what the hell to do with my hair. But that's people listening to this pod who have been here before, they know this is a constant quandary for me. So
but I think that's like regular. I feel like it's like I like to change up my look every now and then. Every like once in a while I'll change something. And right now it's I'm gonna go platinum.
I'm thinking I might do a 70s bang shag.
Do it.
Yeah.
I know people get weird about bangs, but I think like it's only hair. Just do it. If you feel like you want to do it, just do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm either going to do that or go like really short, but I don't know. I don't know.
I've thought about going really short too.
Yeah. But then I'm like, do I have the face? Cause like
that's what I think too.
I'm like, do I have the face? Cause my face can go a whole different way.
I think you have the face for it. You have such like a pretty cute face. Like I think you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I think like a round face is like a good place for short hair.
I'm on the fence. I could maybe go really short. I don't know. It's something I'm
McGunnigle,
considering.
I want you to put on your sass pants, and I want you to do it. I think you should do it. There's nothing more fun than like taking that leap of like, I'm going to do this. You feel very brave.
Yeah, I need to feel brave. That's what 2018 is bringing to me, is a point of bravery. Well, I'll give you I'll give you guys an update next week as to where I land.
Yeah, I think you should do it. I am in support of this.
Great. Maybe you should go short too. A short platinum.
God, I would.
You do.
I would.
Ooh, Renee seeking a thrill.
I love it. Something about cutting all my hair off makes me like really happy. Like I actually do love it. Anytime I go like a little short with my hair, like I feel so sassy and like
me too.
I feel like I've just committed to a look. And right now I feel so non-committal to a look. That's why it's nice to have that change. Yeah.
I don't like commit.
I don't want to be wish-washy. I want to like do it.
That's such a perfect descriptor of how I'm emotionally feeling. I am being wishy-washy, and I need to just pick the look and go.
Yes. Just go in, say, I'm doing this, and sit down and get the outcome. Just do it. Okay. Who cares about the repercussions? You're going to do
your
it.
Your careers, your face.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, yes, there's those. I mean, when I cut all my hair off, I didn't tell anybody, and they were like, where'd your hair go? I was like, it's in New York on the floor somewhere.
I remember when you went brunette.
Yes. Oh my God. Remember that? Jeez.
You loved it though.
I did. I actually like having brunette hair. I think it's fun.
And you were just different. Yeah. And then you had to switch it back, and you were just like defiant about, weren't you? You're like, I got to turn it back.
I think when I worked at the score, I went brunette. And I don't think they cared. I think I had to wait to go brunette. Because
maybe that was it.
That's what it was, because we had shot Gillette drafted, and I think they wanted those episodes to air before I did my hair. And then I dyed my hair brown when I lived in LA too, because I couldn't afford to get my hair blonde. Like to go to a salon. So I was like, I'm just gonna box dye my hair brown, and that's what I did.
got to. Oh yeah, that's and I think that's the thing too.
Sorry guys, Blue's having a mental breakdown in the room.
Oh, that's
right now.
okay.
Blue.
Well, maybe it's a sign that we just come to an end. Blue's like, listen, you've hit your mark, and that's just it.
Shh. And somebody just like rang the doorbell, and he's like, cannot handle it. Isn't it so weird when a dog barks and their like little weens bounce?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Bleh, bleh. Ew, and
like,
like butthole
ew.
moves. Get out of here.
Go put your pants on.
Well, McGunnigle, it was great to have you back this week.
I missed it. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited for John's emotional journey next week with This Is Us and The Bachelor.
Yes.
And maybe I'll make a bold move and we'll see stylistically where we land.
Don't be a pussy.
She fully said that.
You can say it when it's not in reference to the bit. If you're calling somebody a pussy, you can. Yeah. But if you're calling a vagine that, I don't recommend it.
Absolutely not. All right, guys. Well, we'll talk to you next week. And thanks so much to our sponsors. Yes.